color jersey you wearing? White.
I think that first intro is the one with the one. Water.
Loud.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Both teams hope to get one over their in-state rival as the Spurs come into Houston. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami. And the jam by Levine.
No denying Zach Levine's hops. Flies right up and sometimes over the hoop to jam it in.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Smart. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can be a game changer on the defensive end. Has very good instincts for staying in front of guys.
Inside. Stolen by Markkanen. Shoots from the elbow. Again, the Rockets score. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Here's Markkanen. Tries again. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And Levine throws it down.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
There's Levine. And the rejection by Iguodala. Markkanen with it. Now guarded by Ingram. There's Williams. And Williams throws it down.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Wiggins right side. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Here's Bamba. Ingram outside. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option. Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Now here's Collins. Outside Levine. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
For the Spurs, Jokic.
Rockets leading by 3. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I caught up with Stephen Silas a little bit ago. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. Levine. The quick look, no good that time. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the Dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the Dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Spurs trail by 7. And here is Ingram. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Over Jackson. Rebounded by Jackson. Now the Rockets with it. Pass to Freedom. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Now here's Wiggins. All alone. Rebounded by Smart.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And that one's good. Ingram.
A high usage guy. Ingram always takes a lot of high percentage shots.
Here's Wall. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Here's Freedom. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Freedom's got 5 now.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And it's Ingram missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. 2 on the clock. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And as the
22. The Spurs, 10.
well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And for the Rockets here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center.
Oh, that was something else.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Got that one up quick. Levine's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Spurs. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Wall looking it over. Smith outside. Back to Wall. Pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Burks for 3.
I like the defense there by Zach. Stays aware and gets himself in perfect position.
You know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. It's Wall with the drive. Stolen by Thompson. And the Spurs pushing it up now. There's Levine, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Both teams will make substitutions. GA, the Houston Rockets, coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
Back to Ingram. Pass to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Thompson. Here's Ingram. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Ingram's got his second bucket of the night.
Brandon Ingram possesses grace and power. He mixes them together for a big finish.
Here's Markkanen, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Markkanen's got his third basket of the night right there.
And they repeatedly worked inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. The Spurs making a change here. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now Lowry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Stolen by Jackson. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. And it's a 10-point Rocket lead.
A better athlete than sometimes giving credit for. Gilgeous-Alexander can motor.
Here's Ingram. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
When you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot, when he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Back to Collins. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
As usual, beasting inside. John Collins puts defenders in no-win situations.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. He has fought that injury bug his whole career.
To the middle. Williams in the post. And he makes good on the layup. Williams has got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative. And let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Houston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. Williams with a clean look. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
To the left side wing. Collins in the post. Misses the baby hook. Rockets leading by 11. On the wing, Wiggins. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Nice pass by Gilgeous-Alexander. Has the height to see over the D, and he's unselfish.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Markkanen. The turnaround, Jay. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Markkanen's got 6 in the quarter.
When he sets up for that jumper, Markkanen wastes no motion. Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
Got it up.
What I like about Collins defensively, he understands where he needs to be.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Rockets leading by 15. Higgins outside. Going inside. San Antonio with the rebound. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having a couple Hall of Famers. Verticality gives Wiggins the upper hand, almost unstoppable once he's midair.
Here's Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot is off. And the Rockets take it the other way.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
I love the throwdown there. Ingram doesn't mess around when he's cutting to the hoop.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 16. Ingram with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And finished off by Williams.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Here's Ingram. The Rockets pull it in.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Spurs making a switch here. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And stolen by Wiggins. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. 19 points in the game. That 3 off the mark. Spurs trailed by 20. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to Smart. Pass to Levine. Levine double team. Here's Nora. 4 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's Levine. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Levine can't hit.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the juggler.
Levine double team. To halt the run. Brooks with no one around. Offline with his 3. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break. Oh, goodness. Where did that come from?
I loved it.
That was beautiful.
Loved it.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Houston.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
And no good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
Pass to Nora. And the layup falls. Nora's got his first basket of the night.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
Yeah, and that's an aggressive move by Wiggins. Physical with the finish, and you know the coach loves to see that.
To the right side. .29 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Boston. No points in the game yet for him. One-on-one here. Here's Williams. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
A nice feed from Wall, paving the way for that bucket. That's always his first thought. Find the best shot possible on every trip, whether he has to take it himself or create for a teammate.
Wiggins drives in.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
64. The Spurs. 35.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so Lowry will bring it up for San Antonio. Lets it go with the three. Good on the three-point shot. Lowry's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Spurs.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
To the inside. Burks with the steal. Pass to Wall. And Wall with the slam.
And to say Wall's explosive at the rim doesn't do him justice. I mean, this guy is a freak of nature.
San Antonio calls timeout. And San Antonio has possession. Levine with it. Ingram left side. Over Williams. And it's Ingram missing. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Amazing how Ingram has emerged as one of the league's best scorers.
Stolen by Levine. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Ingram. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
First team foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Smart on the wing. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Smart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Gilgeous.
Love it, love it. Crafty handle. Shea can pick his way to any spot on the floor with a host of hesitations and blow-bys.
And Levine, here we go. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
Here's Levine. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Gilgeous Alexander with it. Outguarded by Smart. Rebound, San Antonio.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
Gilgeous Alexander, good. Gilgeous Alexander's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here are the Spurs with the ball. Ingram outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
2 minutes.
Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And now we've got the intentional foul. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Shot clock at 3. Wiggins outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Taken away by Williams.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Rockets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Nice move. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
With continued hard work, Brandon Ingram, in my opinion, has the talent and size and skill to be a top 10 player in this league.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And here is Bamba. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. so we see the Rockets taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
It's iconic. I put the car hard on as soon as I bought it. Flow cold, juxtapose, you the hot topic. Baby, I need a little less talking, we need more profit. On my hating girl, it's better if you